Phase 4 is writing an offer when you have found the one. This video should definitely be watched before we actually write your first offer. We're going to discuss how I approach writing an offer for you, some of the tools at your disposal to make your offer stand apart from the rest, and some of the financial costs that can go along with actually going under contract. After you tell me that you are ready to write an offer and you have found the one, the first thing I do is pick up the phone and call the listing agent. Besides top dollar, I want to understand what else the seller values in a good offer. This casual conversation is going to help build rapport. It's going to tell us some vital information beyond the price tag and help us leverage the seller's needs to our advantage. It's like having a sneak peek into the seller's wish list. Once I've gathered intel from the listing agent, we're going to strategize on how to create a compelling offer tailored to the seller's preferences and your situation. Some tools at our arsenal to make your offer stand out are going to be things like offer price, rent back flexibility, a quick closing time frame, appraisal gap coverage, streamlined inspection requests, a substantial down payment, and being flexible with the seller's needs are just some of the ways that we can make your offer stand out. Crafting a winning offer is a skill set that requires a level of expertise, and this is where I shine as your agent. I love crafting winning offers for my clients, and I have a proven track record of getting offers accepted even in the most competitive of markets. In a market with well-priced homes in good conditions and prime locations, multiple offers are common. You might find yourself competing, and going above the list price becomes a real possibility. But here's the thing. When you write an offer that is over the list price, while the seller sees a big extra sum of money right away, you need to focus on how going over asking affects your monthly payment. There are a lot of factors at play here, but it can be small changes like $50 or $100 a month, depending on your situation. If you are competing in a multiple offer situation, we are always going to be asking your lender to provide your monthly payment estimate if you're offering above asking. A good lender is going to be on standby for us to make that call. Once we've strategized and we have a better idea of what it's going to take to craft a winning offer, I'm going to electronically fill out the offer paperwork. I'm going to give you a final review call, and then I'm going to email the offer to you to final review it and give an electronic signature. After you electronically sign your offer, I am then going to present your offer in an email to the listing agent. The email I send to the listing agent is going to highlight what you love about the house and emphasize your strengths as a buyer. This personal touch is a vital aspect of how listing agents perceive us as a potential team moving forward, which oftentimes sets the tone. In competitive situations, these small efforts are going to make all of the difference. If you are working with my trusted lender, I am going to let him know that we have submitted an offer for you. He is then going to call the listing agent to brag about how strong of a buyer you are. If you're using a different lender than my preferred lender, I am always going to let them know that we have submitted an offer, but I can't make a guarantee that they're going to take that extra step. Remember, in competitive scenarios, it is not always about the highest offer. A well-presented offer and a collaborative approach can sometimes win over a higher offer. I've encountered a scenario where my clients did not have the highest offer, but the listing agent countered our offer out of 3 total offers, suggesting that my clients upped the purchase price by $15,000 because they preferred working with us over the higher offer. And in this case, my clients were willing to increase their budget by $50 a month, and as a result, they got the house by providing $15,000 more. These strategic moves can make a significant impact. So when it comes to crafting an offer, it is not just about the numbers, it's about the total strategy, communication, and presenting you as the standout buyer you are in a competitive market. At this point in time, we're just talking about writing a winning offer. But one item that we need to discuss before you actually write an offer is the cost of going under contract when you have an accepted offer. Writing an offer and having your offer accepted does not marry you to the property, but there are some upfront costs that you as the buyer are going to be investing in that property. You as the buyer are going to conduct whatever inspections you want on the property as we outline in your offer. You as the buyer are going to pay for these inspections, and the costs are non-refundable even if for whatever reason you decide not to purchase the home. Payment for these inspections are paid at the time of service. There are many inspections available to you as a buyer during your due diligence and inspection period, but the most common inspections that occur here in Oregon are going to be the general full home inspection, which is typically about $500 and up depending on how large or how complex the property is. Then we have the sewer scope inspection, which is typically about $250 and up. And then we have radon inspections, which are about another $250 or more. Now, depending on the property and how deep you want to investigate and dig, you might consider some other inspections. The best move here is to start with a full home inspection, and then based on whatever that uncovers, the inspector can point you in the right direction for any further specialists to come out. Going under contract on a house can get very costly, and it's important that you have money put aside so that you can do all of the inspections and due diligence on that house that you want. Based on the home that you're writing an offer on, some inspections may or may not be necessary. I'm going to help you understand which inspections might be best for you based upon the property and its unique features. If you want a more detailed list of the costs associated of going under contract, you can watch my video called Cost of Going Under Contract. Please complete this video though before you jump over to that video, which I have linked in the description down below. You have completed today's videos. If you're finding value in these videos, I definitely recommend watching this video next, which is phase 5, where we talk about your offer being accepted.